What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Magicraft!
Yeah.
Today, we're back with the swordsman cloak thing, where we press space to sprint. Invincible. Can use held one once for free. Cooldown 2 seconds. Evil Slayer sword costs less. Basically, I want to just make the most expensive, egregious spell that we couldn't even possibly cast on our own.
And then just free dash it.
And then free cast it with sprints.
Okay.
So I just want to make whatever, like, the biggest, grossest spell that we can do. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
That's my plan.
I can dig it.
Can you dig it?
Not very easily. I'm very sick.
Yeah, you know that sick that I had last week? James has it now.
Yeah.
I'm probably to blame for that.
Could have been the child. She was sick too.
Well, she was to blame for me being sick, but then I'm blamed to be you sick.
Ah, I see.
Do you?
Not well.
So Dimension Mocker requires remaining magic points to be consumed.
So that's...
I'm just trying to think what's going to be like our overall thing. This is a charge cast. We're not going to be worried about charge.
You don't want anything with charges.
We can do condensed water bubble.
I mean, I think it's hilarious, but... And then you just pump it full of duration. Because 20% damage for every second of existence.
So, but then we'd have to just run away for a really long time until they start popping.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, what of it? I think we can get rid of you. I think we can get rid
I think you can get rid of any of the charge ones. Or like the high pressure stream and the shining star arrow.
Yeah, the charge and the continuous we can get rid of.
The flame breath, unfortunately. I don't think we've ever really used the flame breath, but it's technically another charge one.
It's true. Oh, that's a charge cast, technically.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's legendary, but that'll give us more opportunity to use something else.
Now, that'd be kind of fun.
As we dash, we're invincible, depending on how long this spell exists in the world.
That's true. If we could just dash and...
Same thing with like Meteor and Deceptive Mind and things like that.
Those could be fun.
Let's see. We just did some summon stuff, so let's
just call the...
for as much as we can, we'll get rid of
so many things.
Indomitable
Spirit.
Yeah. Technically fusion summon.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll leave everything else.
Okay.
Bands are getting expensive, and we don't have that many red beans. Okay. So our goal is to just slice and dice our way to victory.
Yes.
So this should just... We'll cast it for... Oh, that... Oh. I'm glad I tested that early.
Yeah. To the other side, quick.
Yeah.
Okay. It's real early to pick one of those up.
Coolant is exactly what we want.
The fact that you get that first.
That is so good.
That's insane. Hey, Overload.
Overload is excellent.
And then the...
Oh, we forgot to turn off Cadaver Explosion.
That's okay. Time duration if we end up getting the water bubble.
You desperately want that to occur.
That's funny.
Does spell duration do anything to the swords? Do they hang out longer? Doesn't really look like it. Hard to tell. Ouch. Alright. Spells can penetrate walls. That could be useful eventually. Restore HP upon entering a door. All of those were...
Wow. The game was just like, oh god, give him stuff so he doesn't get the dusty treasure.
Admittedly, Infusion Hand Seal, we'll see how useful that is.
I mean, it could be helpful.
It could be.
You chase that bullet.
Yeah. Gotta let them know what's up. Alright, just Zelda down the grass. Okay. Final damage less with some scatter, or MP consumption for all wands less. Both of these are pretty meh.
Yeah.
The top one has more slots, but it has less damage.
And the bottom one, I mean, it's fine for now.
Yeah, like, it's fine for now. Like, it's whatevs.
Like, in the short term, it's just better than your current wand, right?
Maybe.
Because it doesn't lower the damage in any way, so it just makes it easier to hard cast for now.
Well, that's the MP consumption for all wands, so no matter
good point.
where it is. But this one has more MP regen and MP slower cast interval, but that doesn't matter if I'm mostly dashing.
He's so dashing.
That's a lie. Okay. Increased damage taken, but get a heal at low health, and then the finite gloves.
Which is also vulnerable.
Jeez. Double vulnerable.
And honestly, I will say, the causing detonation at regular intervals could be really convenient if we are stuck waiting for something to go off.
I.e., we do exactly the water bubble thing that you may or may not want to do.
I also think it's just fine walking away taking neither of these.
This is a terrible idea. Well,
don't hit the spikes.
I didn't hit the spikes.
Good job.
I mean, the ear.
Yep.
Let's see. One of my last two keys here. Spell penetration and MP. I guess MP, because I don't think spell penetration or duration doing anything here, so. Yeah. Got him. Oh, I just watched those two get snapped out of existence.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee. I didn't like any of that. Ow. I'm taking extra damage.
You're taking a lot of extra damage. You gotta be careful where you aim those. His bullet just lives there now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Crit damage?
Yeah, that's fine.
Split makes it more expensive. Yeah.
Not convinced that that's a necessary thing to have, but
it's funny.
Chain. Oh, potion of more coins in the future. Sure. We can just go immediately to
clear some of this out.
Yeah. Do I use my last key?
Do it. Not gonna lie, I was hoping there'd be a key in there.
Oh, a reforge potion.
Ooh.
Honestly? Like, maybe I hold on to a damage boost just cause, and then just reforge the rest?
And you want to reforge the rest now, or do you want to wait until you have more to...
I should wait. But.
You should wait, but?
I should wait, but. That said,
I never thought about it, but if you would hit that statue faster, could you have spammed it and not taken the damage? Not that it mattered. But.
Quite possibly. My concern is that I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight this guy and not get hit at least once.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a little rough having a melee attack.
Yeah, no shield currently.
Mm-hmm. Well, do your best.
I'm gonna save my dashes to actually
dash for safety, honestly.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
What with the frickin'... Oh, everything is bad. Ugh. I'm the worst.
It happens.
Being the worst just happens.
It does.
He'll summon creatures. Post slot 1 charges for every spell cast. Meh.
Well, honestly, the top wand has just got lots of space.
Yeah. Just load it up.
I don't even know if that chain lightning does anything.
Probably not.
Didn't look like it.
I think it did. Let me show you. Do you see in between the
tiny little itty bitty zip zaps? The static electricity at the center of the trio of swords?
Yes. Technically not nothing.
Okay, and that does chain out a little bit.
Oh, I let him recombobulate. Okay. I know we have another treant bit.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, you know, having some shields.
Yeah. Ow.
There's a buzzsaw there.
Yeah, I didn't think I was hitting it, but the game thought otherwise. And who am I to argue?
Mr. Lee.
Stop it!
Oh.
I'll open it so that I can crit better right now.
Damage or movement speed?
Get the damage.
I figured. Duration. And more duration.
I don't know if...
I don't think the orbit's going to be good for you right now.
Yeah, I'm not convinced of that with the sword right now.
What if you get the water bubble? Good lord.
Alright. Not enough keys. Sad. Still looking for a better attack spell than swords.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Ow.
Well, Receptive Mind in an orbit. Oh no, range boost.
Alright. I'm willing to try it. What's the worst that can happen?
And the chain lightning is actually pretty helpful there, I think. Would the orbit be terrible?
Just yes.
Well, hold on. Wait until it detonates. Oh, they just kind of spin a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Still not have enough keys. Alright. Oh, I forgot to take the orbit off. No!
Whoops.
I don't think this is better than the sword, but...
You don't think it's better than the sword butt?
I don't think it's better than the sword butt. But it's interesting. Got him.
Seal level 2.
But I'm not really using. Well,
currently you are.
I currently am. But
the Guardian Sprite's probably better, but
look, can they intercept my own? I'll make it so it's impossible for you to move freely.
Also, what's the actual cooldown if you just decided to hardcast that? Just spit out a bunch of mines.
I should also be hardcasting it. It is true.
Yeah.
But I just want to get in the habit of just only casting via...
Well, that's fair. Don't blow yourself up.
I would never.
Ooh. Echo would theoretically make things very expensive.
Alright, hold on a second.
And do you mine Echo Sword, or do you Sword Echo mine?
Oh yeah, because it's when it hits an enemy. Yeah, we'll try this, see how we like it, and then we can flip it if we want to.
Flip it and dip it?
We can flip it, and then we can dip it. Oh, because it's putting like the mine like right
directly on them, yeah.
Alright, that's kind of tasty, actually.
Let's do work.
And then just grab those. I desperately need more keys. I have one, so we're gonna spend it immediately.
You know, you're invincible while you're dashing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That on the mines could be funny.
Yeah, just do that instead of the MP at the front. You don't need the magic reservoir right now.
And I don't think it's going to do anything to the sword, so I'll put it there. So the sword will create a bouncing Betty mine.
Well.
Got him. Don't click outside the window. Alright, I'm actually getting
wrecked a little bit here.
Getting a little wrecked here. What's my curse?
I'll spend 10 current HP to get 10 max HP.
Yeah, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Ooh, over there.
And honestly, the rune hammer you could probably have just to be having some other damage right now.
Yeah, I could have gotten enough duration for duration plus.
Yeah, for all the things that you have that need duration. It just swings faster.
And more outwardlier.
The overclock the overload is better than the damage plus that you have.
Yes and no.
It's more expensive, but
oh God!
yeah, stop clicking out of the window.
I should. Will I? Never. Ow. Oh, that was worth it.
Yeah.
More relic.
Yep.
These mine swords.
Yeah, they're doing work.
Surprisingly-
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. Okay, if we get one curse, we can remove it.
Yep. You look like you healed a ton when you went through that door. What the heck?
Yeah. Oh, jeez! That guy had a sword, and he sworded me with it.
You idiots, we've all got swords. Rageful eye.
It's gonna be one of those runs, isn't it?
I mean, look at your health. Ooh. Yeah.
Alright. Feel like maybe it's not that.
Do you mimicry the overload or do you mimicry the split? And then each of those is putting out more mines. Well, no, it's still one mine, but that mine will split into 6 mines.
Yeah.
Could be good.
Yeah. Alright, I'm slow, but if I don't take damage, then I'm fast. There goes one of my keys. How much? I am missing enough to just drink this.
Yeah.
Scatter, I don't care about.
Hey.
Always bigger. Alright, and it's boss time, I suppose.
Yeah. Put the orbit on the hammer. Spin faster.
Just make it orberier. Orberier?
It spins faster, so theoretically, that's good.
Okay. My arch nemesis, Cage.
Now, what's more likely? You're going to get hit by one of his attacks or you're going to blow yourself up?
Yes. Ow. Dow. 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 Stop putting out so many laser beams. Alright.
You need some actual ranged attack here.
I don't think so. But maybe. We'll see. Rainbow Electro Web.
Which
Or
will give you an odd free split.
Or the Plague Bearer, which is just tentacles over time and not much space. Give me the Rainbow Electro Web. That means that I can just go, You
want to try that instead of the sword? Shoot the rainbow, and if the rainbow hits someone, you put all the mines?
I don't know. I kind of like my mine sword, at least for now. Do I want the third split?
Yeah, it's so many swords and so many mines. And if the whole point is that you don't care about the cost.
No, don't drop it. I wanted to do this.
I feel like on that one, you switch that sword for the rainbow.
But the sword takes out bullets, which is nice.
I mean, it's true.
Which is what I like about it. Because, like, sure, I could do something like this, but that's not doing nothing to bullets.
That's fair.
None of this matters. Replica gloves level 2.
For 28?
And then Prospector's Vest. And then...
Man, it'd be a great time for a discount potion.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one's worth the 66. It's
Yeah.
very good, but...
Yeah, I don't think I need it. Okay. So we continue our quest to try to find a halfway decent spell. Do we go to the shop looking for the halfway decent spell?
Sure. You also need more keys, so...
Yeah. I think we can do better than these. I think I'm going to try to buy keys, and I want to try to get double keys.
Yep.
Oh, here's the Dreamweaver, or the Dimension Walker, the Doodle Danger.
I'm curious how that one works with your dash.
Well, let's buy it, if only for the science.
It still ate your...
It still eats my mana.
There's the triple split.
And then if any of those hit, they explode into mines.
Yes. Honestly, that's kind of sick.
Do we want
Now, here's the real question. Can you... how does the Dimensional Walker's wording work?
When cast, automating magic points are consumed. Each one magic point is converted into 2 basic damage and 0.01 seconds of duration. When the missile crosses the screen, it will fly out from the other side of the screen.
So just to test something, I need you to dash and then dash again while your mana's recharging. That second one will theoretically not live very long. That's still pretty good, though. You could see the very distinct full charge one firing. Look at all them shields.
I'm gonna grab you just so I can upgrade you in a little bit, but black holes something, but
there's a double key. Ooh, is that the use my mana?
Allows use for mana from this one. Now will that?
Ooh.
This is. All right, well, hold on. We got science.
Because if it eats that mana too, that's a very strong void.
And then we put you there. Alright, so let's let that fill up for a second. And then if we just go... It did not use it.
I'll try dashing again. It didn't. It just doesn't. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess because it's just using your remaining mana points. Ooh, there's a double key. Another hammer if you wanted it.
No. That's not what we're here for.
Double key.
Alright. Now, I have a spell prototype, so I could upgrade something.
You got a lot of things that could upgrade.
How much do I care? I could also reroll a Hover Plus into something else.
Yeah. You've also got a Reforge potion, so you can do that whenever you feel like.
I suppose that's true. I could also just upgrade the time duration and then reroll into other things.
I also think you can hold off. I think you just go get more stuff for now.
Okay.
I don't think you're hurting for damage or anything.
Alright. Well, one dash was all it took?
That's the goal, right?
I think.
You're like a hammer.
Did I take that over the damage boost? Because, look,
you're focused on the one thing, so it probably is the damage boost.
Alright.
Your third wand did spend mana, and I'm not sure why. Oh, you know what? The mines are eating mana.
Okay.
Okay.
So we do that.
Yeah.
And then that uses all of the mana to cast itself, and then the mine casts will be done via the secondary wand.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least at first. And then as the wand recharges mana.
I definitely need some homing.
Nah, once it splits, it just hits everything, so it's fine.
Is it?
You want crit damage? Do you want the electrified crown?
The crown is probably the better one. I'm going to go for the crit one just because I want to just do big.
I'm going to say actually going for the Merlin set because 200 extra mana does mean that you're the Dimension Walker. Ooh, that's good.
Do I just do the Reforge Potion now then?
The question is, do you have enough space to hold off on the things that you don't want to reforge? I guess you could drop them on the ground, right?
Yeah. So I'll drop the orbit or the 2 orbits because we have enough for an orbit plus there. I'll drop these because we have enough for a plus there. And we have enough for the damage up plus.
And you've got a spell prototype and a hover plus already. So really, you'd only be using it for on like 4 things. And that's assuming that you don't want to hold off the sword. Which
I don't think. I think I want to try something else just to do something different.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's not an amazing reforge, but I'll do it.
Hey, look, a water bubble.
Oh, no.
No, that goes on the second wand, Lee, so you don't have to worry about it.
Why are you like this?
You know why.
Why do you want to shove me around like this?
Yeah, the spell prototype on that second wand that doesn't need to be there. And then pick up all the stuff off the ground before we forget. And then you don't need the electric zip zaps on there either. You just need to change those to durations. Which, for what it's worth, how does the orbit work with that? Because the orbit actually has more duration than the spell durations. And you've got oh.
That's how they work.
That's kind of cool.
You were relegating me to shove town.
Hey, you've got another orbit. You could switch one of those durations with another orbit.
Oh.
Heck, at that point, I'd almost say that trade the range boosts for the durations, right? Because the range boosts on their own are a range plus what? Range plus 30%.
Sure.
And then the water bubble itself gains how much? Like if you look at the water bubble stats.
For every second of existence, radius increases by 10% and damage increases by 20%.
Okay, so the plus 2 seconds from the duration boost will give them 20% radius. So by switching those for the size ones, you're sacrificing 10% radius for 30, 60, 100 and something. A lot of damage. You will get shoved.
I think I want to condense now. I feel like I need the space now.
Okay.
So I can condense radius, I can condense orbit, I can condense time duration.
Yeah.
I can condense overload, I can condense damage. I could split plus. It's like, do I want to spend my prototype with that?
Well, now they're rotating. Why were they not rotating before?
No reasons.
Okay.
No. That on the 1-3 is not bad.
There you go.
We could probably get rid of these.
Yeah, you don't need those.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We can already level up a spell if we want.
Getting the Dimension Walker up to a plus is probably...
Reflection plus is interesting, but
I don't think you need it. Ooh, don't really have anywhere to put it yet.
Yeah, there is, but you wouldn't like it.
I mean, you know what? We could. You put that water bubble on the bottom wand. Take the hammer off for a second. Have the bottom wand be literally just timer, orbit, and duration plus, and then water bubble. No, that's too many things.
Yeah.
Dang. That's sad.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
That's still pretty good.
And now we're shooting several of them. Let's...
Yeah.
So you put that there.
Now you've got another split.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna combine the splits.
Okay.
I think space is gonna be a premium. So I think we just combine the splits. And then just for
testing,
I'll only run the one split plus and I'll multiply the multi-shot just because it feels more efficient with the mimicry cube.
Sure.
It doesn't look like I launched any deceptive minds at these guys, I will say.
Fire that off again. Yeah, that's weird.
My mana was going down, like, but...
Huh.
That's weird. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll have to test it for our room and see what happens.
All right, now the question is, do you want to use your 2 prototypes to just level up something now, or do you hold off in the hopes that you find...
Well, let me see what a couple of these spells level into. Condensed water bubble increases the bubbliness over time.
Yeah. Obviously base stats, but then also, better over time. The mine, it just increases base.
Damage, crit rate, and effect radius.
Yeah.
And this
base damage
converts mana into more damage.
Yeah.
Same duration, though. Alright. What do you think?
It's one of those things where I feel like the spell prototypes are so valuable that using 2 of them on one thing feels bad. And I don't think you need the power boost super strong right this second.
Right this second.
So I think you hold off.
There's a part of me that wants to switch this condensed bubble with something else, but having it just do its thing here is probably fine. God, I just get...
You get absolutely shoved, yes.
Absolutely annihilated. Okay, I see mines.
Oh yeah, plenty of mines.
Got him. So I have improved cooldown if I need to dash more. I've dashed once. Okay. Ooh. Endless chest.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well,
that's
real rough.
Well, no. Oh, I have one because I can randomly remove 1 curse, so I can take that and hope.
That's true.
I don't care about the magician's robe, so I just don't need that.
Correct. Take that one and then gamble.
Easy.
Nice.
I just
celebratory rain.
It's like rain on your wedding day, etc., etc. All right, we got him.
Hey, spell knockback plus 100%.
I have to imagine it's knockback for them and not me, right?
I'd like to think it's both.
We got the Prospector's Vest. I'll just grab that. It's fine. But I'll get more health because I want to try to find more of the good stuff.
Yeah.
Those water bubbles are...
They're doing something.
More than the mines, I suppose.
The Dimension Walker is doing all of your work, though. There's something hovering over on the left side of the screen there.
Oh, it's a potion.
Ooh. Good one to hold on to, I think. Get out of there before the water explodes.
Yeah. Got him.
Good job. Damage boost in a reservoir.
Yep. Nah.
Might as well.
can get some tracking.
Yeah.
Would really be in business. These bubbles are gonna last a while.
So I will say that the fun thing with these bubbles is that letting their duration get big. But as soon as the enemy hits them, they just go off regardless. They're like mines. So,
but if they happen to
sit for
get
a while,
that far,
they're crazy. Now here's my question for you: Echo or Dazzling Fireworks? Echo is making them fire off the mines on hit.
And this is at the end of the spell.
Would release 4 sets of mines.
I think Echo is better.
I think so too.
I got that mostly to reroll, if I'm being honest. Oh, why'd you go that way? Oh, it's probably because my mouse is over that way. Alright, got him. Oh, how'd I miss? Just the ultimate game of dodgeball. Oh God! It's a terrible idea, but part of me wants to like reposition this whole build to be more water ball forward, but it won't end well.
They just switch to the second wand and do it yourself. But no, unfortunately, as much as I think the water balls are cool, I think the Dimension Walker just is far more consistent. That's a Pitly.
Yeah, but that's the donation pit.
Yeah.
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 Soulborn armor's fine. Oh, hey, key. Okay. Oh, what do we get rid of? Maybe just a regular damage boost.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet.
Come on, give me size up or something. Oh. Uniform scatter. I mean, I can make that on the bubbles to make them slightly more aesthetically pleasing.
I like it. Satisfying.
Alright, I think they're done.
Yeah. There's a couple of coins in the bottom right. I don't know if you can see them.
There's also a door over here. Oh dear.
You want the meteors instead of the mines?
Oh dear. I'm more likely to die to meteors instead of mines.
Maybe. But you won't know until you try.
What if I replace Dimension Walker with meteor?
I don't think your damage will be nearly as good. You could try.
What if I replaced Water Bubble with meteor?
try.
What would they do? Okay. They don't float around me like I thought they might.
The mines might.
No, because remember they just kind of like the orbit is like the distribution, and then they just kind of stop.
They eventually stop. That's right.
Okay.
I don't think you're going to hit enemies nearly as often.
Oh, of course not. But, we'll re-roll it at some point. It's fine.
Now, see what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a little bit more space with the water bubbles, and have the water bubbles dazzling fireworks into meteors.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, that's the idea.
That chest had a chest in it.
What?
That chest had a shield in it. Alrighty. I'm setting up multiple dimension walkers.
You get real shoved.
Yeah, I wonder whose fault that is.
Did that collapse crystal turn your hammer into an axe?
Yes.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
Laser light show.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We can re-roll a couple of things. Cooldown plus, meteor, firework plus, honestly just regular firework. I feel like we can re-roll all of those pretty happily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Ooh. Okay.
Alright. 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 Okay. And turn that off for a second just to give me time to formulate and exacerbate. Okay. So, and then we still have enough room for a couple other things.
The chain lightning and the collapse crystal, maybe?
Do I like the chain lightning plus enough to not just re-roll it?
Probably not. I think it would be better. It could be used better somewhere else. As something else.
Yeah. Nah. We can also got these spell prototypes to also consider. Also, for your consideration,
that would technically give you a lot of space up there, which could let you put the area boost up there if you wanted to double up on something. Oof. Spicy. Just mix them all together. And just grab those 4.
Debating on if it's this.
And on that second one, you can use the area boost with the range boost.
I could do that, actually. Although, do I want that there, or do I want to do something like that just to
It'll give you
give
more,
split plus on everything?
It'll give you more hammers.
Okay. And then we can area boost something else later.
Yeah, if you get a little bit more space. I mean, might as well, right?
That's probably not a terrible idea at all. You know what?
You want to try it? So then what gets upgraded?
It's such a terrible idea, but I want it to work.
It's like it's smarter to do.
It's smarter
that.
to do this because this is where all the damage really is.
Correct.
Yeah. Fine. But it's sad.
No, I hear you. But be smart. And get the coin in the bottom left.
I don't need to reroll anything else, I think. I think we're fine. I can reroll this Deceptive Mine, honestly.
That's true. You're not going to get...
Ooh. Okay. Alright, hold on.
Yeah, well...
Just...
What are we going to use with that space? Oh, the other... Yeah. And you put the damage back up there, and then you put the other split. Oh, no, the split's on the...
Yeah, on the everything,
like
everything.
The collapse crystal, maybe?
Yeah, probably the collapse crystal. No, alright. This'll probably be fine.
Probably.
So now, if I dash, those happen, and then they orbit instead of flying everywhere, so I can aim them a little bit better. And then...
Now, you've got the duration on them, which means that
these are going to last forever.
Yes. But on hit, they'll be making water bubbles.
Yes.
Which, for whatever reason, the dummies don't trigger the on hits. We saw before.
So, yeah, I'm sure this is fine.
It's going to be great.
Honestly, I'm going to reroll this Deceptive Mind Plus, too, because...
You don't trust yourself?
I don't trust that at all.
Okay.
You know what? That's probably fine.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that'll do.
And then you'll have a target to aim your bubbles at.
And have we noticed any bubbles? I heard a bubble.
I heard a bubble. You ran out of MP stupid fast. And there are water bubbles going off somewhere.
Are they just, like, super off-screen?
Potentially.
Oh, jeez.
Also, everything was dead before the split.
Perfect.
This is what you wanted, right? Just one cast and everything's dead.
Yes. Wealth potion. I have a wealth potion. I could purification potion, and then wealth potion, and then heal because I have prospector's vest.
That's not a bad idea. If you want to play it safe, you could double wealth potion just for the safety heal. It wouldn't be as strong as it could be, but...
Yeah. I did this right before a boss, which was...
I mean, you had 3 shield.
A choice that I made. Which means I'm probably going to get hit. And it's probably going to be sad.
You're going to kill the boss so fast. Look, I'm giving you the side eye.
I'm just going to explode over here. Ow, I took a hit, I just think.
I don't want to say it was a water bubble shoving you into a shot, but...
Was it a water bubble shoving me into a shot?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I don't know if there's a room or not, because there's no way of telling, so it's fine. Hey, there's the Avada Kedavra.
I mean...
I will die. I'll die so quickly.
Probably.
That said, I think I get rid of this wand. Yes, it makes my MP consumption worse overall, but I want to keep this one for reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be the second wand too, honestly.
Yeah, but the bottom wand is probably the one that's the least. So it's either and actually that one has the most space.
Yeah.
Regardless. Which gives you room for your other area plus.
So then, what do we want on everything else?
Split again?
Just so much split.
Just split plus on everything.
But
it doesn't change your top wand either way.
My top wand doesn't even need the extra split really, because it's at the end of the spell, and the spell lasts for decades.
That's true.
So I'm actually thinking that, yeah.
Or the overclock.
Yeah, maybe.
Although it doesn't matter what you do for your top wand, because you're taking off the top wand to put it on a different wand to duplicate it onto your top wand.
Yeah, but long term I could just get something else.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think long term.
The overload makes all of your damage stronger. And then you could do the same thing. You could do the either the damage boost plus or the multi-shot.
Yeah.
Obviously,
if it was a multi-shot plus, I think I'd be all for it.
I mean, you don't lose anything by using the multi-shot. It's just...
Yeah, but it just feels bad.
I know.
But could do something like that. That's true. And then this can just get that, because why not?
And then the Avada Kedavra sits there unused because you're worried you're going to kill yourself?
Absolutely. It's not a worry, it's knowledge.